I can, sir.
Okay,
And
I mean, if you want, I can get a supervisor here and we can debate that. Again, I told you it's the first time.
Well, I guess we can handle that if I decide I want to go see anything else.
So, like I told you.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that, sir. You should have did that before you approached me.
I mean, this is me telling you that I was not aware that this was it's not a wheelchair, right? So you're telling me
no, it's a disability mobility scooter.
Okay. Now I'm telling you.
Okay, what's your name, sir? What's your name and your badge number?
Munoz.
Can you go ahead and get your supervisor here because you're about to violate my rights?
I just told you that I'm going to let you stay.
I don't have to answer no questions. I'm telling you, I'm disabled. Now, please leave me alone, sir. I do not care to engage in any more conversation with you.
I'm not asking you.
I'm not telling you any more answers. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my disability scooter, which I am legally disabled, and I'm legally allowed to have this, sir. Before you make a mistake and violate my rights today.
Hold on. Thank you.
There you go. Do that. Now, am I being detained?
No, for what?
Okay. Well, then the conversation's over, sir. What's your name and your badge number?
You know what? You're detained. Just stay right here.
Do you got your name and your badge
I just gave it to you.
What am I being detained for? Tell me what crime.
You wanted a supervisor. The supervisor has to come.
That's not a crime, sir.
Okay.
I committed no crimes.
Are you going to let me talk?
I don't want to.
Are you going to let me talk?
I don't have.
Right now,
I don't want to engage in conversation.
Okay. Well, you're detained, and I'm telling you. No, well, I'm telling you right now. You asked me for detained, and I'm telling you, right?
Tell me why I'm detained.
You brought a motorized scooter, which is
a disability.
Okay, sure. That's what you want to describe it as. You brought it up the ramp. I told you. You told me that it's that, right? You showed me the sticker, and I was going to let you stay. That's fine. Because you told me that counts as a disability mechanism.
I'm being detained.
But now you told me you want a supervisor.
Am I being detained?
Do you want a supervisor here or no?
Am I being detained?
Do you want a supervisor?
For what crime am I being detained for,
are you leaving with the scooter or are you going to drive around here?
I'm not going to plan on driving it anywhere.
Okay, and then that's what you told me that earlier, and I was okay.
No,
fine.
Then you try to restrict my access to this spot.
You asked me. No, bro, English is like being communicated right now, right? So I told you, if you can stay here, I told you can stay here.
Please leave me alone, sir.
Do you want to leave?
Please leave me alone, sir.
Okay.
I'm trying to enjoy my freedoms as a law-abiding taxpaying citizen of America, sir.
We all pay taxes. Congratulations.
Okay.
Do you want a supervisor?
What's your name, sir? I don't know who you even are.
Munoz, M-U-N-O-Z, 150 is my badge number.
Okay.
If you want it written down, I will write it down.
I just want you to tell the Department of Justice and the FBI why you have chosen to detain me for no crime.
So why would the FBI be involved?
Because that's why I'm gonna file a complaint. That's it's a federal crime to violate my rights.
I don't think
and
that's
detain me.
Go to the Department of Justice, but I don't
exactly
think
where I'm pushing to go.
But you can file a complaint with us, and we can
I don't need to file it with you, bro. I'm gonna file it with the real authorities, with the Trump administration and everybody. Can you please tell them why you have sat here and violated my rights? Am I being detained, sir?
If you want to leave, you can leave.
I want to know why, though.
But you're not going to ride that scooter in here.
Well, you tell me why you detained me.
Because you wanted a supervisor.
That's not a crime.
That's not a crime. So the issue is you violated a policy that's stated. It's a
sign.
It's a sign. Okay, but you cannot violate it on federal property.
Listen, I'm not violating anything by being disabled,
I don't understand why you blew this so out of proportion.
I don't know why you're coming harassing me, sir. When I'm
I just
disabled.
I just asked you from the get-go. Okay, and did you tell me?
Am I being detained?
You can leave if you
All right, well then go got my face then.
Okay, if you want
free to leave, I can free to stay.
Yes. Do you want the supervisor to come? Yes or no?
I just want you to leave me alone, sir.
Okay, fine. Well then you're gonna leave, right? Is that what you're doing?
When I get through taking my pictures of my government building.
We agreed, do not ride that in here.
I can, if I feel like I can't walk, I'm gonna ride my disability scooter, sir.
Okay, so then I'm gonna call a supervisor and he can tell you that himself.
Oh man, you call everything
right now,
you want to,
my thing is that you can control the speed in that scooter, and I don't want you driving in here and hurting somebody.
And I told you from the very first sentence, I didn't plan on riding the scooter nowhere. I plan on standing right here.
And then when you told me
and
that,
then you try to restrict my access and say, okay, as long as you're going to stay here.
And then I subsequently told you that
you don't restrict nobody's access. If a person in a wheelchair rode up that ramp, you couldn't tell them that they got to stay right here.
Yeah, but that's a wheelchair. Even if
it doesn't matter because you don't know the law.
Is that a scooter on the speaker?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's an identifier. See, my leg's shaking now.
Why
See, you don't know my disability, dude. You sit here and violate me. And you get your supervisor if you want to. I just want to know why you detained me.
Okay. You asked me if you're detained. And
no,
you were going to leave.
No, you told me I was detained. I want to know why you detained me.
Because you violated a policy. You cannot ride a scooter up here.
You can't detain me for violating a policy, sir.
You cannot write that. Well,
policy is not law. You just violated my rights. In all places, you violated my rights right here, sir.
Okay. On a national federal property?
Yes. And under the National Disabilities Act, I can't walk.
Okay. Is that a wheelchair?
Am I riding it?
Is that...
Matter
You
of
wrote
fact,
it up
dude,
here.
Yeah, get your supervisor, dude, because you are
Thank
very
you.
misinformed,
Thank
dude.
You. Thank you. And so you're gonna stay right here, and I'll call
I'm
my
gonna
supervisor.
definitely stay right here.
Thank you
I
very
gotta put a
much.
complaint on you, dude, right now.
Thank you. Well, that's what we all have.
Hey, go
lawyers.
ahead, man. Go get him. Quick. Quick.
141.
As y'all see, that this guy right here has violated me. He just violated my rights under the American Disabilities Act. He's very uneducated because he's a rookie. Tell everybody on social media, TikTok, and everybody why you chose to violate my rights and on out of all places where you violated me under the Disabilities Act. Tell them why you say I can't ride my disabled scooter, bro. This is my scooter, y'all. Will you please tell the people why you have violated my rights right here today on the Lincoln Memorial? Please tell them.
I
They
will
won't
wait
want
for
to
my
know this.
supervisor to show up as you requested.
Tell me why.
I
Tell
will wait
the
for my
people.
supervisor.
Tell the federal judge why you violate me right now. Can you please answer that, sir? Yeah, I know you can't because you know you just did something. You just violated my rights.
All right,
Will you
so
please
my
tell the federal
supervisor-
judge, sir, why you detained me with no crime under policy? Policy is
So
not a law.
when you file that complaint, we can go that route. Okay?
No, I want you to tell him
So-
right now, dude. Will you please tell him?
No backup thing. That's just
Tell him you're messing with a disabled person. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna let you know
I'm
something,
only-
buddy.
I'm
My
only
name
for
is
you.
Justin, okay?
It's a pleasure meeting you, Justin.
And my name is Justin. And listen,
Yeah.
I'm really, and I'm not even talking no crap. I'm really gonna send these videos, and I'm really gonna file a complaint on you that follows you for the rest of your life for violating my rights today. You're gonna remember that you made a serious mistake today. So now
Okay.
I will give you a chance.
Okay.
And we can all go about our ways and have a good day, and I'll just totally forget about this. If you can look at me and tell me you're sorry for violating my rights right here, I'll go on about my business.
I'll do you one better.
What?
I'll wait for my sergeant to show up and we can,
Oh, okay,
we
man.
can talk that.
Why am I being detained?
Are you leaving? Is that what
No,
asking?
I'm not
if
leaving,
you want
bro.
to leave, then okay then.
How long is your sergeant gonna be? Because I got things to do, bro.
That's up to you if you want to leave.
And you sat here and violated me today, bro.
That's up
You know
to
you're gonna be internet famous, right?
I look forward to it.
You know,
I look forward
you don't
to
even
it.
know, bro. You gotta watch out, bro.
forward to it.
Violating people's rights, man.
If you want to wait for the sergeant,
I'm
you
sitting
can wait.
here. I've been waiting for
Okay,
like
great.
7
I
minutes now, and he still
I
ain't came.
can't. Well, it's just called like 3 minutes ago, so the math is not calculating right when you're doing it, Justin. So
All right,
if you're
man.
willing to wait,
Do
we'll
you
wait.
want to apologize, dude, for violating my
I'm
rights
not
today at the
apologizing
Lincoln
to you
Memorial?
for anything that I said at all. I'm not.
All right. Now, can you tell me why you detained me to start with?
Okay, I told you, you came up the ramp with a scooter, not a wheelchair. We can't have that inside of the chamber.
Okay.
You can potentially harm somebody. And I told you, you can stay here as long as you don't ride it. You chose to want to leave, and then you asked me if you detained. You asked for a sergeant, and I told you, then fine, you can stay here. And now you
This
wanna go.
dude's full of it, y'all. All right, dude. Don't
So,
violate no
okay.
more American
Are you
citizens.
staying or are you going?
And I'm your business, dude. I do what I want to do.
Because the
It's
sergeant's
America.
gonna come. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you that you're not gonna be in the chamber with the scooter.
Okay.
So if you want to go, that's fine.
Well,
But
so
when
if
the
I
sergeant shows
push
up,
this around here, you're gonna arrest me?
if you put, I can't have this here. You understand? That the signs
You
tell you
can't
that
have a
cannot ride that
disability
up there.
mobility scooter
Okay, then
here.
you get a wheelchair. Then you
Okay.
get a wheelchair. And have
I'm not
someone push you
obligated to
up there.
have a certain instrument, dude.
Okay. Well,
Just,
then when the
does
sergeant-
people with
when the
walkers gotta
sergeant-
have?
When the
Get out my
sergeant
face,
gets,
man.
well, a walker's not motorized.
Get out my
now,
face,
is it?
dude.
All right, so you're leaving.
If I want to.
All right. That's what I thought. If you want to stay and wait for the sergeant, that's totally
Am I being
fine.
detained?
You're not. You're free to
Or
go.
can you tell me why you
can go.
tell the
You can
federal
go.
judge why you violated me under the
You
Disabilities
have been
Act?
free to go this entire time. You know when sergeant's getting here? Have you seen him or? No. All right. Now, if you want to wait for a
So
sergeant, that's
this man's
fine.
already violated me. I'm just trying to be nice to you. This man has violated me under the Disabilities Act, man.
Okay.
I am legally disabled. There
Is
is
that
there's
sticker-
no
is that sticker a
requirement.
scooter or
No,
a
dude,
wheelchair?
there's no requirement. You need to know the law. That's because you're ignorant.
Then have the paperwork
There's no.
with
I don't
you.
have to
Then
have
the
paperwork because I
with
know
you.
the law.
Then I cannot verify.
I don't have to prove that I'm disabled.
I cannot see your disability now, can I?
You have made a serious mistake today, buddy.
Okay, well, like you said,
You
Justin,
just violated me, bro.
You know, file a case
I have
with
a
the
walking
FBI and
condition.
Donald Trump.
I have a mobility issue.
Okay.
Hence why I've got the mobility scooter.
for you,
It
Justin.
doesn't make what. No, fuck you,
Good
dude.
for you, Justin.
Fuck
So,
you.
If you want, like you said, call the administration.
Now
let them
I ain't
know.
calling nobody. I'm
right.
gonna show you, buddy.
Sir, just calm down. All right, calm down.
Hey man,
He wants
no,
to sergeant,
you
but he wants to
violated my
leave.
rights, dude. Are you gonna stand for it?
I
He's
said,
violating me, cuz.
calm down. The sergeant's on the way.
Okay.
You're going to speak to the supervisor.
Out of
okay?
all places to violate my rights, dude, at the Lincoln Memorial.
I wasn't here, so I don't know what's going on.
I can
Like
you
you
want me to
say,
show you the
what's the
video. He's detained me because I broke a policy. Policy is not law. He thinks he's dealing with some goofy, but really he's the goofy. He's the rookie.
Oh, okay.
You don't know anything.
Well,
you violated me
then-
today. I
okay.
got you on video.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
It's not gonna be fine for you, buddy.
You see that sign right
You
there?
didn't detain him.
Listen.
No, I told him.
Yes, no, he did.
Okay,
he
I
detained me.
didn't- okay.
You
Did he
gonna
say
lie?
you wasn't
You
free to
want-
go?
you-
Yes, he
asked
did.
me
He
if
said you
you
are
asked
being
me-
detained because you broke a policy.
You
Is
asked-
exactly what he said.
Okay.
And I said, am I free to go 2 or 3 times? And he said, I know, because I asked for a supervisor. He detained me. Yes, he did detain me. He said it 3 or 4 times. I got you on video.
Okay.
Stop
you asked
lying,
me,
dude.
You asked me if you're detained.
Tell you guys
And I
that
told
you-
you if you want to wait for a sergeant,
No,
you got to.
you didn't say the words.
Okay.
You're detained.
Okay.
You're a liar, dude. You detained me. You messed up.
And the thing
Listen,
is, I
dude,
told
I
you.
don't care about that.
And
I don't care about
you
that,
can
dude.
stay. And I told you you could stay. And
That
you
has
still,
nothing to do with somebody who's
Okay.
disabled.
Okay, but where's your paperwork?
I don't have to show you no paperwork. That's how damn ignorant you are.
Okay, I can't-
Learn the
okay,
law, dude.
Okay, all right. Well,
That's how
I
you
told
just violated
and
me.
I told you.
I don't have
You
to
can
prove
come
a
up here.
disability to you.
Okay, you don't. It's up to you.
Where
I can't
is your
see
sergeant,
disability.
dude? So I can put this complaining on you for violating my fucking rights,
Hey,
man.
he's on his way. He's on his
Okay?
way.
You're gonna realize today that you made a serious mistake, and you're gonna get some little bit more education. I promise you.
Justin, I look
I
forward.
promise you,
I
dude.
look forward to Justin.
You think you're talking
and like-
tough right
okay.
now, right? I promise you, the complaint I'm gonna put on you is gonna follow you for the rest of your life.
Oh,
dude.
man.
It's gonna be a
Oh,
complaint
man.
for you violating my civil rights, and you're gonna see.
Oh
buddy.
man! And look, you're leaving, but I told you you could stay.
That's because I got my people here that wanted to see this. And
So then, do
ruin it
you
'cause
want?
you're a
Okay, so
coward.
do you still want the supervisor
I want
here
you
or
to
not?
fucking shut
Justin,
the
you're
fuck
going
up,
back
pussy.
and forward.
You're gonna go back and forward.
You make no sense.
You're gonna go back and forward with a lawyer.
Okay.
Tell them why you violated me, dude.
All right.
I'm gonna give you one more chance.
All right. I'm not apologizing to you.
Yeah, I know,
at
'cause you're a piece
whatsoever.
of shit.
Listen, you can go to usparkpolice.com.
Hey, go here, dog.